Okay, another part. I just sometimes when things like this just happen, it just happens. Even my best friend, she'll tell you, we can be talking on the phone for like 2 hours or 3 hours. Besides doing this in person, where we can still talk even longer than that. But anyways, yeah, it's like that. They really liked me a lot. I think Mark was kind of getting jealous because I kept like having their attention so much, and he was kind of a little frustrated about it because we were all more relatable to each other than he was. And I kind of noticed that he was kind of getting a little jealous about it, and I kind of mentioned that to them. They're like, yeah, he does get jealous a little too easily. They're like, we try to explain, it's like that to him. There's no reason for that kind of behavior for your age and stuff, you know. But yeah, it's like it would be nice to see them again because the fact that I got along with them so well, especially, um, gosh, the other sister, she has a daughter, um, just a little younger than me, but not too much because she is the oldest out of all of her. She was like the firstborn out of her siblings. But yeah, her daughter and I got along pretty well too. We had a lot of things in common. Not completely, but enough where we ended up being friends and always had fun talking and stuff. Boy, but yeah, I'm already feeling really tired and kind of feeling a little lightheaded. Um, but yeah, I um, I just don't know why people always have to be jealous of me. Even when it came to Stacy, when she tried to tell her own child not to hold my hand when we were going through the parking lot because we were at Goodwill, but we were at the Salem one. She did said to her daughter to always hold an adult hand, and that's what she was trying to do. And that's what I said to Stacy. And I'm like, she was doing the right thing, holding someone's hand that's an adult. But she's like, no, 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 you can only hold mommy's hand. I'm like, why are you now unteaching her that it's okay for someone like me to hold her hand? My provider does not get mad at me when I do that with her two daughters at all. They would hold my hand, her two youngest, and now I'm going to have a third. But, third youngest now, but even though she's having 6 kids, so, I mean, by the youngest out of them. But anyways, yeah, it's like, I even told Elizabeth about that, and she said that was really stupid and childish and immature. And she also agreed, she's like, if she's not mature enough to even handle one kid, why did she have to have a second one is right. She agreed. She loves her children. She knows how to be a parent, you know, because she was in her early 20s when she had her first kid, which is my uh, provider, Elizabeth, because her son is 17 and she turned 40 this month on the 8th. So, yeah. And soon he's going to be 18 now. Oy. But, yeah, it's like, she just knows how to be a good parent herself. And she doesn't like when people are like that. And it's like, she's like, I don't get why people think they think they can handle of having a child, but when they have a child, they are slacking on it, but think that they're trying when they're not, and then complain about not getting enough help, and then when you're offered it from someone like me, you refuse that and stuff, you know. And she knew and understood where I was coming from on that, you know. Also, when it came down before her, when I had Chelsea, she regret having her son, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's harsh. She was going to terminate the pregnancy, and I'm like, you're messed up in the head. And when I told Elizabeth about that, she's like, that's not right. And then trying to use her own problem like that and project it on my mom. Yeah, there were things that I didn't like that my mom did, but she never regretted having any of us, though. That was something she never did. Ever. And that is very hurtful. I'm going to feel bad for her son because he's also autistic. Because she showed me pictures of her son so I know what he looked like. And I can tell from the picture that he's autistic. I never went into her apartment before. I mean, I was going to come and say hi, but I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'll just stay in the car and stuff. I'm like, do what you needed to do, you know, because I don't mind that kind of thing. Because usually providers can't do that with others, but I'm okay with that because I don't have a problem. If you need to get something done while we're both out and about, I don't have a problem with that at all. Even though they try to say, oh, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, did the state ever say that they couldn't do that? It, someone like us who are okay with that. I'm different. I'm somebody who cares enough to go, oh no, you should get it done too. Instead of waiting and then you can't get it done when you need to. It's like, no. We all got stuff we got to do. It's part of life. I have no problem with that. That's why other providers before Elizabeth were always stunned about that. They're like, what? You're okay with that? I'm like, yeah. They're like, wow, you're so different from every other disabled person. I'm like, yeah, I know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Finish my candy here. Try to figure out what else I can do to help because of my hyperlexemia is making me feel really drowsy and feeling weak now. I feel like crap, so I know the difference between my fibromyalgia and my hyperlexemia. But anyways, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Take care. I love y'all. No, I hope you're having a good time right now, wherever you're at, whatever time it is. Hopefully, you're not dealing with too much hot weather if you are. Try to stay cool. Keep yourself hydrated. Love you guys, but God loves you more, and so does Jesus. All right? Take care. Bye.